It's Charter Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. We are at the League of California Cities Convention in Long Beach, California, their annual convention, and we are joined today by Missy McArthur. She is mayor of beautiful Redding, California. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much. So there had been a day where cities could access funds from what was known as redevelopment. It was a way to revitalize communities, to create affordable housing. Those days, as you know, are behind us.
Right.
But now there is a program that's known as the Affordable Housing and Sustainable Community Grant Program. Did I say it right?
You said it right.
And I think that the city of Redding is looking to access a grant from there.
We are. We're very fortunate. It looks like we are about to be awarded a grant to revitalize downtown. We are going to be able to knock streets through our town, demolish a building that has been sitting there empty for years,
Right.
and make our downtown vibrant, and just like the rest of our whole city, just gung-ho.
Right. How did this happen? I mean, how are you able to do this?
You know, it was a collaborative. It was a collaborative between the city, the developer, and the state. And with all of that, we are making it happen.
Give us a sense of what was there and what you plan to put there.
Well, what was there was this old department store building
Okay.
that has been repurposed into different things through the years.
I
One was
see.
an indoor track for,
Okay.
you know, those little cars.
Okay.
And,
Go-karts.
basically, it's been
Right.
sitting empty, and it is right in the center of downtown.
And your downtown is beautiful and historic.
It
It's got a very
is.
gold rush feel
It
to
is.
it. And so I'm glad to hear that. What will it become with the $20 million grant?
It will be a mixed-use building. There'll
Wow.
be 4 stories. It'll have retail on the bottom, affordable housing on the top, and do the mixed-use kind of urban development that we're looking for to get more people into our core.
Right.
The other things that we're doing to get people down into our core are our trails and open spaces. We have connectivity up the Yazoo. We are one of the top trail cities in the United States right now.
I have to admit that you're right, because I've been to your city a few times, and your outdoor space is, all I can say, it's majestic. I
is.
feel the term God's country
Is Redding,
is
California.
Redding. I admit it. I feel that. I mean, you have the river going through, the beautiful bridge, the Sundial Bridge. It's a special place, and I'm glad to hear that one building, which may have been an eyesore to some, is going to be brought back in a way that's significant. I want to get a sense from you about the affordable housing element. Is it true affordable housing?
Yes, it will
So
be.
it's not
It will
just
be.
affordable, but for lower income
Yes,
folks.
yes, it will be.
Okay, I want to shift gears, if I may, and talk about Lake Shasta. I had been to your community a few years ago, and Lake Shasta looked lunar to me.
Well,
it was spooky.
The drought was
really
very
severe.
It is full now.
Okay.
Come back, water ski, houseboat,
Yes.
do all the water sports you want. And of course, we're known for fly fishing up there.
Right.
We're in the Forbes.com list of top 10 fly fishing areas in the United States. So come up, fly fish, go out on the lake.
Right.
You know, do your outdoors, do the trails, ride your bikes.
What's so ironic about Lake Shasta's return to greatness is that in this past water year, we expected that Southern California would be soaked by an El Nino and Northern California would miss out. And that was going to be a problem because we needed the rain to be, or the snow to be, in the Sierras. The reverse happened.
Right.
Southern California got not much, and Northern California really blossomed.
We did.
And so give us a sense of how important that rain and snowfall has been to Shasta and otherwise.
Oh, very important, very important. The drought was tough on us up at that end, although the city of Redding has water rights, being at the headwaters almost of the Sacramento River. The city itself is never in danger of running low on water because we have incredible resources there. But just like everybody, with the lake going down, the economy suffered a bit, but now we're back stronger than ever. things are booming up there. We have people moving all the time from Southern California, from the Bay Area.
Of course.
They're finding that Redding is on the map, and they're discovering it, and they're not going home.
But
they're
here's the
staying,
thing.
making Redding their home.
We don't want to tell too many people because we don't want Redding to be spoiled. I mean, let a few in. Not too many, right? Little growth.
Well, I was born there, so
Were
I'm a
you?
local, but I love meeting new people and different perspectives. So
Well, they can come and visit, but we don't want them to overcrowd your beautiful city. You know, what's great about the fact that the drought is at least minimizing this Redding is you had a program. It was called Slide the City. I feel as if you'd had it in the past or you were planning it, but you put it on hold for a while?
Right. Last year we were going to do the Slide the City, which is you do basically a giant water slide down a city street. That last year, because of the drought, we said, not this year.
Not a good idea.
But this year, in fact, it was not too long ago, a few weeks ago, that we did this, and I did it.
You did it? Mayor Missy McArthur went sliding down?
It was so scary.
Hopefully we'll have images of that.
You went so fast. We went down the city street that was a hill.
Right.
But I thought, oh my gosh, am I going to get down to the bottom and then leap the railroad tracks?
Of course.
But somehow they had it so that you did slow down toward the bottom, so I didn't crash and burn. It was awesome.
How'd the kids enjoy it?
Loved it. We had thousands of people show up for it. We were hoping for some, came out in masses. People loved it.
And what's nice about that event is it benefits what's known as Kids Kingdom,
Correct.
which also is looking for a revitalization, kind of like that downtown space we talked about earlier. Tell us about Kids Kingdom and what you plan to do with the funds that you raised as a result of Slide the City.
Kids Kingdom is a beautiful park that has kind of reached the end of the road. It was a wooden structure, community built, was gorgeous, but it's 20 years old, kind of falling down, getting, at the end of its tour. So we are going to revitalize Kids Kingdom, and the Slide the City project is part of the funding source, as well as, again, public-private partnerships contributing, as well as the community contributing to make it another beautiful place for kids, as well as children and families with disabilities. This is not just your everyday park. It's a park that will cater to also people that have disabilities.
Mayor, I want to ask you about why you're here. We're at the League of California Cities annual convention. Redding is not that close to Long Beach. Why is it important to you to be at this convention?
This is how you reconnect with people that are doing similar jobs, but they have different perspectives, and sometimes you see an idea here that you can take home.
Right.
A new idea or a new way of looking at something that solves maybe an issue that you see. So it's very educational.
There are over 400 cities in our great state, and I can only imagine the insight that you can obtain from all of your fellow mayors and council members. And I get it. I've heard that these conventions really do create a spark for other cities, and I'm just so glad you came to join us. Her name is Missy McArthur. She is the mayor of the beautiful city of Redding, California. We're coming to you from the League of California Cities in Long Beach. I'm Brad Pomerance, Charter Local Edition.